Yes, guys, I'm here with the UK Entertainment Awards. I'm here with today.
Hi, I'm Henry.
This is why you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? What is your drive? Do you get what I'm saying? Because outside of the music, we want to understand your lifestyle. Are you doing this for money? Are you doing this for fame? Are you doing this because you enjoy music?
And I can't go without today. What's the inspo behind this little outfit, this little number?
I had to wear green because we're manifesting more money.
Mullah, hey, with the best lawyer.
Crystal
Yes, guys, everyone's here and we're here with P. Montana.
Yeah, P. Montana, you know. Come on.
UK Entertainment Awards and we're lit. Hey, yes, guys, everyone's here and we're at the Young Music Boss Awards. Today we're here with UK Entertainment Awards and we're going to get lit. We're going to interview a couple people, we're going to get lit, we're going to talk to them, just understand what it really is to be behind the scenes, behind the camera. No artists here today, but today we'll talk to the producers, the A&Rs, everything behind the camera. So let's see how it is. Let's get lit. Yes, guys, we're here with the UK Entertainment Awards. I'm here with today.
Hi, I'm Henry.
And as you can tell, she's got a bubbly personality and she was nominated for the UK Entertainment Awards Best Presenter in 2020. Yes, so...
And we won!
No, you won in 2020, UK Entertainment Awards.
I did.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and we're trying to win it again today.
We'll see what happens. If God wills it, then so be it. And even if God doesn't will it, then we still look nice today.
Amen.
And God is still great. You get it? So.
How's it being like being a personality? Like, there's a lot of pressure on personalities and influencers. How's it being a personality?
That's such an interesting question. I never really think about it. Like, oh yeah, I'm a personality.
Yeah.
I just wake up and I like to have fun and I like to enjoy myself. And I think that if people enjoy that, then God is great for that. I'm very happy.
Amen.
If people are smiling.
100%. Yes, guys, we're at UK Entertainment Awards and we're here with today.
Kamali Scott Jones.
Say that again.
Kamali Scott Jones.
I like the way you said that.
I have to say my whole name.
A nice.
To be honest though, my parents blessed me with a name. I can just use my first one, but you know.
Yeah, I like it.
I felt like it was formal.
I feel like if I drop my whole name, we'll be here for too long. You know what I'm saying?
How many names you got?
4.
Oh, I got more than you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my full name.
Hey, drop your name. Let's hear it.
Kamali Sophia Blaze Scott Jones.
Man, and it flows off the tongue. Come on, I
Vibes.
like it. I'm gonna ask an interesting question here. You might not give me the answer, you might not. I'm gonna ask you today, what considerations, what factors do you make before striking a deal with an artist, with a brand, with a client? What do you do? Or is it the best answer to ask? All right.
In terms of the main fact is why you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? What is your drive? Do you get what I'm saying? Because outside of the music, we want to understand your lifestyle. Are you doing this for money? Are you doing this for fame? Are you doing this because you enjoy music? Like, where does that hunger come from for you to do the music? From then we understand if you fit with what we're about, and we see we can work together. But that's the main things we look for. Because not everyone can rap, but everyone's hard. But then what makes you different? Why you? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the kind of things we look for.
So what's the criteria in scouting talent? Do you just go around looking for talent, or is it a thing where they've got to fit a certain profile?
A lot of people, they just end up coming to us because obviously we have the studios and that. So it's like we got a cast in there, so it's like a hub. And obviously we do like our music business courses, so we get young A&Rs that have artists that come through, our producers and the engineers, they're working with different artists all the time. So we just pop up on Instagram, we see a sick artist that's been in our studio. So then we're able to just have that conversation. And most times they hit us up for management when they want to be signed.
That makes sense. Okay. Yes, guys, with UK Entertainment Awards, and we're here today.
Shanice.
Hi, from YouTube. Yes. How's that? Listen, how does it feel to be nominated today?
Amazing, because I was really shocked actually.
Was you actually?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and I don't feel like people actually see it, so it's really nice to be recognised.
What actually do you do behind the scenes? Because I know, but a lot of people don't know.
So I'm an artist relations manager at YouTube, so I look after the relationships between artists and managers at YouTube. So we get to do a lot of cool stuff, get to work with artists directly, which is amazing. So that's kind of what I do behind the scenes. So.
Hey guys, we're the UK Entertainment Awards and we're with today.
I'm Keisha Ellis.
Hey, nice to meet you. With the Best Publisher. How do you feel today being nominated?
It's always great to be nominated for something that you've been working hard at, so I'm grateful.
So, for example, like, what would you say is like a struggle with being like a publisher at the moment? Like, do you think like there's certain cons about it that people don't talk about?
I wouldn't say there's necessarily a struggle. It's more the changes in the music industry itself. So being able to streamline the business side with the technology that is now enhancing the music industry, I think that's more of the direction. Not necessarily a challenge, but something that we have to work with now and develop.
Yes, guys, here at the UK Entertainment Awards. I'm here with today.
Ashley Stunner.
Alright, best stylist, you know. Come on, look, green dress, yeah? Something. Hey, easy. I was going to ask you another follow-up question about, for example, now trying to make a show, for example, and obviously being Harry Panera and stuff like that. How do you go about it? How do you give information, or how do you give, for example, advice to younger aspiring, like trying to be personalities, to make a show and go about it?
I think that's a good question. I think that you don't always need a platform. I know that I'm on one, but I didn't always start on a big platform. With whatever you've got, just use your devices, use your phone, do you know what I mean? Just use whatever you have and create, and that's how a lot of people start anyway, just using the tools that they have around them. People always think that they need like the fanciest cameras, etc. You don't, you just need a smile and whatever you have.
Amen, I like this. Alright, I've got a big question, yeah? A lot of A&Rs, a lot of people don't know what an A&R is. A lot of people don't know what their category is. I've had to search out and research tremendously about it to understand it. What is it? And tell us.
So a lot of people think that A&R is like artist relations, but it's not. It stands for artist and repertoire. So artist and repertoire. So back in the day, not all artists were songwriters. So you would find, my job would be to find songs to pair with the artists that I've signed. Obviously now you've got people like Ed Sheeran, you know, who could do both. But I guess like a modern day example is like Rihanna, who doesn't write the majority of her music, but she's a star, and so she's like the vessel, you know. So yeah, so my job is to really just manage the music and sort of be like the bridge between the artist and manager and the label, and bring their vision to life, really.
So basically, without ghostwriters, you wouldn't have a job.
Not ghostwriters, songwriters.
No, yeah, songwriters. But isn't ghostwriter and songwriters the same thing? Oh, okay.
A ghostwriter, no one knows that you've written a song.
Okay,
So
and then you're...
just wouldn't be credited. You get paid, but not credited.
Okay,
You know what I
and
mean?
you're making sure that people, that the songwriters definitely get credited as well.
Yeah, 100%. That's a role in itself.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely feel that. I like seeing, for example, when Dave's on a song and then seeing some person that's helped writing, it makes it look amazing. Listen, so I've got loads of questions for stylists, but the first big question is, first of all, how do you feel like to be nominated?
Well, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I was nominated. Like me against like Georgia Smith stylist. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking, I'm so glad to be recognised for all my work. So yeah.
And you should.
Yeah.
What my big thing is about styling is like, are we trying to make a statement, or is it just for the occasion? Or is there a balance between the two?
I feel like it's a balance between the two. When you're working with
That's a
artists,
safe answer.
no, it's like when I work with all my artists and my girls, it's always like, what are we going for? Are we doing a statement today? Is it red carpet? Or are we doing a video where we're trying to be you, trying to figure out with your audience who you are as a person, not just as an artist? So it's a balance between the two.
So then what's the fun side of it? Because obviously it's not all hard work. There must be some little nice perks. What's coming into it?
There's fun being able to go to festivals, gigs, being able to work with the artists on a day-to-day basis and kind of understand what their passion is and what they want to do and how we can kind of amplify that. So I think that's probably the best bit about it.
What is your aspiration for the future? Like, who do you want to work with next? What's your next project? Listen, I want to learn everything.
I don't have a plan. I'm not planning anything.
No 5-year plan.
I don't have a plan, no. My plan is to enjoy myself, really.
Amen.
But other than that, I would love to do some TV stuff. That would be cool.
Say that one more time?
I'd love to do some TV stuff. That would be cool. And
Do you want to drop any names in there?
I can't.
You want to work with?
do you know what? I can't say. I can't say. But we've got some stuff coming up, and I just hope everybody enjoys it.
I'd love to hear it. What's it like being nominated today? I haven't asked you any questions.
It's absolutely amazing. Like, we honestly feel honoured, and it's just a great ode to our community, really. If we don't win, we don't win, but at least we're hearing it.
100%. They're representing. And I can't go without today. What's the inspo behind this little outfit, this little number?
I had to wear green because we're manifesting more money.
Oh, mullah. That's not the money.
Mullah.
You're not American. That's not, green isn't our money.
I should be in America.
What, you can't find your man in the UK?
No, America needs me. I need to go there. So I thought, let me wear green, and then I like to do the colour block situation with the pink shoe, the little fluffy bag.
Yeah. So what do you think about my thing? What can I improve on?
You should have changed the trousers.
Is it?
Yeah, because the trousers are not making sense. You should have worn like a tailored fit trouser instead of wool.
Or like a jeans thing?
No, like a chino.
Ooh, you need to put me on.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'll take it on board. Who do you have you worked with that you're very proud of working with in terms of like, oh, I'm happy to get their song out there?
You know what? I'm super excited about Manelia. She's a young artist, doing a lot of R&B. She's just fantastic, amazing tone, amazing voice, and she's a star. And I think she's the one that's gonna do it for the girls.
Yeah, I love R&B. I feel like it's died out over the years, but I think it needs to make a comeback.
It hasn't. I just think that it's all a timing issue, and yeah. Just like,
you don't think it's died out?
No, I don't think it's died out at all. I think that there's so much that we can do. It's obviously a very old genre in a good way. It's classic, and you know, we know it in a certain way, but there's lots to do. And as you know, British artists bringing their twist to it, I think it's really important. I think we've got a great opportunity.
I was going to say one more thing for everyone, obviously, the aspiring publishers out here. First of all, what made you get started, and also advice for someone going into your field that didn't know anything now?
Okay, so to get started in publishing, I'll definitely say it's more just get into the industry. Feel it out, do what you think is good for you, try and make those own doors. A lot of time people have closed doors, break down those doors.
What doors?
Closed doors. So,
closed doors.
Yeah. So break down those doors, and more just get into the industry anyhow, and have a mentor. If you have a mentor, it will really help you and assist you.
And then information that you thought you would know before starting?
I studied music business, and
she had the head start.
So, and I'm from a musical family, so it's more something that's been really within me from a young age. So do as much research as possible, be within the crowds, within the networks, and kind of just find your way through. You'll get there in the end.
I love that. What's it like being nominated?
You know what? It's so wild. Like, I love what young music bosses are doing. It just feels really exciting. And also it's really nice to be like amongst my peers and like friends, and it's really, really powerful. And yeah, I'm just excited to
not let all the artists get all the work, innit? All the celebs.
No, you know what? It is important. Like, a lot of us, I guess, like, obviously artists are the stars of the show, and that's right. But there's a lot of us that, you know, dedicate our lives to this and give a lot of time and effort. And it's always nice to be recognised for that. And there's not that many opportunities, so it's really, really special. I'm really happy.
So, any aspiring A&Rs, what would you give them like advice to get into? How to get into A&R?
I would say don't wait for an opportunity at a label. I think doing A&R, you just have to do it. And, you know, now more than ever with the internet and like just how life is right now, people can do it from wherever they are. There's not really a barrier because you're out of London or, you know, whatever. I would just say do it, and the opportunities will find you.
How did you get into it?
It's a long story. I actually started off as I got an internship at a record label, and I pretty much taught my way into an A&R job by accident.
Is it? So you got the gift of the gap?
I wanted to do it. I wanted it, but it's so difficult. You don't know how you're going to get there, sort of thing. But yeah, I just worked really hard, made friends, spoke to people, and yeah, was passionate, and it happened for me. But if you ask any of us tonight, we'll all have a different story. It's so varied.
Honestly, I think PR people don't get, for example, the spotlight, but now they are. Yeah. This category highlights that. Yeah. What do you like about them highlighting that and giving them our dues at the moment?
So because I don't do like publicity all in all, it's quite nice to see that these categories are being like recognised, because I know a lot of PRs that do so much work behind the scenes getting artists coverage and stuff. Me on the other hand, it's more about the billboards and getting them spotlight on like YouTube. So it's really nice to see that's happening now.
Alright, last thing. Alright, so for a stylist, this is a lot of people, this awards is so bigging up people that don't get the recognition they deserve. How do you feel, for example, about this award now doing that and start putting people into the spotlight?
I just feel like no matter what you do, always put your best foot forward. No matter how small or big you think what you're doing, just do the best. Like, always be in competition with yourself, so that you know you're working harder at yourself. Don't watch no one else, because you reap the fruits of it in the end. So to be nominated is just,
I love that though. I love that, because really and truly, you're just doing you, and then you're celebrating your own work.
For my own work, because I'm just doing what I love, and making sure I do it to the best standard that I think should be done.
And what's been your best fit? Like, what's been like for you, in your opinion, your best ever fit?
I can't lie, I always top myself. I can't lie, but I could show you something right now. Where
I have to follow on the gram now, so to show you guys the thing.
This is a fit that I did the other day.
Ooh, who's this?
Jazz Carries.
Okay.
Should I show it to the camera?
Yeah, show it to the camera. But I'll pull it in. I'll drop it a little thing.
Yeah, so she had an award show on Monday and she won.
Okay. With the green.
The money. You get it?
Okay, I like it. I like the info.
So that's what we're doing 2022.
Yeah. I like it. So I'm going to ask you some tips. I'm going to...
ask me all day.
Alright, guys, that's been UK Entertainment Awards at YMB. We're lit. Yes, guys, everyone's here, and we're here with P. Montana.
Yeah, P. Montana, you know. Come on.
UK Entertainment Awards, and we're lit. Hey, listen, man, stunting with the thing already.
Yo, obviously you have to bring it home, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
Big up Young Music Boss as well, man. I'm happy for this award though. Big up everyone that nominated for me, voted. You know what I'm trying to say? It was vibes.
How does it feel to actually win the award now? Like, you're a big man now, like, you're steady.
Obviously, it just goes to show that people are paying attention to the hard work. Obviously, it's not getting into vain and people are acknowledging like what you do, you know what I mean? So like, I'm happy for it.
No, I like that. Yes, guys, Esmond's here. I'm here at the UK Entertainment Awards. Listen, we're here today. We're here today with the best lawyer.
Crystal Kaibi. Wait, no, let me say it properly because my mum hates it when I don't pronounce it properly. Crystal Kaibi.
I love to see that. And
Ebony Joseph.
And we love to see it. We can see by the excitement on stage, she's ecstatic. How's it feel to win the award?
I mean, I'm gassed. Like, I literally can't believe I won.
Yeah?
Because you're always in the background. I think it's different as well when you're in a label because literally there's so many other people that go before your name in anything. Like, I feel like you're always the forgotten arm of the business. So I'm like, even just getting nominated, I was like, rah!
Yeah.
Me! And now I won!
As you should. Yeah. And what's your relationship?
So we work together at Sony
and a lawyer, aspiring lawyer.
Yeah. So and also I pretended to be her PA at her first panel.
What's the story behind that? What do you mean?
I don't know. We just turned up. I was just like, yeah, I'm here with her, holding her back. I was kind of like an armor bearer at church.
Was that the Young Music Boss panel that I did the first one?
It was. Yeah.
She pretended to be my PA. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. That's mad.
We're just backing it.
Yeah, I love to see it. What's the hard graft being a producer? Because everyone sees the glitz and glamour being going to award shows, winning awards now, but no one sees the hard graft. Talk to me.
Well, obviously, remember, like it was hard for us as DJs when it was a lockdown because we couldn't DJ no clubs, we couldn't do no events, we couldn't get booked.
All lives, innit?
So everything was Insta Live, bridging DJs, like trying to stay active and trying to find passion to keep going. Obviously, now that we're outside, we're just trying to make back time that we lost.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And that's basically just the transition now, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. So now we're outside. You know what I mean?
What would you say at the moment is your most favourite song you produce? DJ, sorry.
The most current one is my song Fuego.
Okay.
Featuring Camido and Twitch. I'm even dropping a remix to that next week. I don't know if it's coming out, but the remix is coming out next week.
Okay.
So yeah, man, we're outside.
No, I like that. Alright, I'm gonna ask for aspiring lawyers. What would you want to tell them? Like when you were in that position, when you were at lawyer school, what would you want to tell yourself now? Like back then, what would you want to tell yourself from the experience you got now?
Keep going. Everyone's not as impressive as they make themselves out to be. And just work hard. Like if you work hard, somebody will see it. Not everyone will clap, but somebody out there will see it and someone will congratulate you. So just keep going.
No, I love to see that. And I heard, who is your lawyer? I heard, what's the story behind that?
So, I mean, lawyers need lawyers.
Yeah, I know, I clocked that. Like in suits, I'm like, lawyers don't need lawyers, but then they actually do.
So Kelvin, who I was also nominated with, is actually my personal lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
So he handles like my personal stuff, whenever I need stuff done, new employment contracts, whatever, he's the one that does it. And we have an amazing relationship. And to be fair, he keeps me sharp, because I can call him up and say, what do you think about this? Or how do I handle this? Or he'll call me up as well. And I'll always refer work to him and just trying to grow the infrastructure for other black lawyers,
Yeah, exactly. How is it making the switch, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, from corporate law to music law? That's an amazing switch. And also, how did you do it?
Yeah, so honestly, I studied IP and I wanted to be an IP lawyer.
Okay.
So
what's IP for the viewers?
Intellectual property. So what you do when you're a music lawyer, you're dealing with more copyright, which is the intellectual property. And so I studied that and I hated it. I trained at Sora and May. And I hated the IP department there. So I qualified as a finance lawyer because I was like, okay, I like numbers.
Yeah.
My dad's a mathematician, so I was like, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And I hated corporate law. Like, it just wasn't for me. I didn't feel like it allowed me to shine. I wasn't able to dress the way I dressed. Yeah, like it just wasn't, the environment wasn't for me. And as I said, like I got a phone call from a friend of mine, a DJ friend of mine, who said that Easy needed a lawyer, and I was like, okay. And I just started from there, and I learned, and I bought books. I bought the Anne Harrison book, and I learned, and I went on YouTube. And I think because I was always so paranoid about not knowing what I was doing, I was always hungry for knowledge and always learning. And every day I'd be like, oh, I don't know that point. And then I got hired by Columbia after doing the deal.
And that's so lit.
Easy, yeah, and I got headhunted over, and that was my career in 2017. I started off with Easy 2019. I came into Columbia in 2022. I'm the best liar.
Yeah, we love to see it. Anything you want to plug or anything you want to show coming up?
Yeah, I want to just say, just a quick message, bro. Everyone that's got a dream, make sure you chase it, make sure you work hard, make sure you plan, stay ahead, and also make sure you pray to God and stay faithful. Yeah,
man, I like that. Last question, and this is for everyone that's trying to get into the scene. A lot of people, you know, in the UK, you can't really network the way you want to network. It's very hard to network, and a lot of people don't want to be bum-sucking other people and want to be like, you know, oh, I want to do it by myself. What's your opinion on that? And also, what do you tell to those people that are doing that?
See, in life, yeah, if you don't ask, you never get. So if there's something that you want to ask or want to know, DM someone. If you see someone, go up to them, ask them. Most times out of time, they'll reply. You just have to clock when it's convenient or whatever. Like, just shoot your shot. Because if you don't try, you never know.
Anyone you've done that to?
But everyone that I see that, like, I've ever met before, I will go up to them and be like, yo, bro, or yo, sis, I love your work. Let's connect. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah,
guys, you heard it here first, innit? UK Entertainment Awards, we're lit. I love that, man. Appreciate it, man. All right, one last question. I think I can't go without asking this question. What is the best deal you struck as a music lawyer? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I think Easy.
Is it?
Yeah. Easy.
Why was it your best deal?
I mean, my boss said it's the worst deal he's ever signed. And I got hired off the back of that deal.
Yeah.
No interview, no vacancy. Like, they had to make a space for me in Columbia.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. Thank you to Ferdy. Thank you. It took about 5 months for them to find the budget and a desk for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was the budget? No, we don't talk about them one thing. We don't talk about them things there. No, honestly, it was been great. I'm so happy you won the award. Honestly, your story's amazing. I appreciate you. Honestly, I'll see you later.
And thank you to my PA.
I'll be out. See you later. Yes, guys, this is EBENEZER here, and that's been it. Listen, it's been lit. I can't lie. The interviews today have been instrumental and helping me network all around the world. Like, legit. I feel like the biggest message for today is that don't let anyone like downplay your work. Listen, if you want to go do something, go do it. You have a phone, go do it. You have a camera, go do it. Listen, that's what I learned from today. So guys, listen, make sure you're watching, make sure you're networking, make sure you're doing your thing, and we're out. UK Entertainment Awards. We're done.